Hold up. Good motherfucking morning. Niggas and niggas. Tell me how you feel. Or what's the motherfucking deal, nigga? Come on. We up early. Shaking the motherfucking bacon, nigga. Trying to clock the grip. Oh! One more time. Bring the beat back. Small little track. Ho! Ho! I put the bitch on it. She went up there easy as fuck. I got there easy. I'm about to strap it down. We out. I'm gonna meet up with these niggas, man. I'll strap it down and we out. Blue baby, let go, man. I don't fuck with that blue really, but I fuck with my bitch though. You hear me? Fuck with my bitch. Oh, they a little bit cooler than his ass. A little bit cooler.
Here we go, the coronavirus and all that out. New Mexico still want a nigga to park and come inside. I'm going inside with all my shit on. Why you got all that? The coronavirus, nigga. You New Mexico ass niggas, I don't know where the fuck you niggas been at. I don't want nothing you niggas got. Real shit, I'm going in DOT office just like this, nigga. Why you got that on? Coronavirus, airborne disease, nigga. Damn.
Stunting on my old hoes, styling on my haters. Presidential is rose gold, say it's time to get paper. Clock 10 with that laser. Fuck around, meet your maker. Erman got me pissing. Fuck around with them papers, so I can't smoke no kush. I can't smoke no.
What the fuck's happening? Niggas and niggas. What's happening, niggas and niggas? It's your boy PH. The view is bam. There we go. I'm back. Let me slide back with my microphone. Get everything together, yo. So you can see me here, man. I got a ticket today. I want to play a little bit of the audio from you from the wood today. From the bologna back smelling mother. That's all. I didn't ask him to come in my truck smelling like bologna, but he brought his bologna back smelling ass on in that motherfucker. He couldn't get me with a. He wanted my log books out. I had a FEMA load and. Hey, yeah, go ahead and get the FEMA load and bring it on over here. Go ahead and bring the FEMA load over. You won't see that. And you want my logs too. So in my logs was documented every day I documented FEMA load with the BOL numbers. He said, yeah, you documented everything perfect. I know, I know exactly what I did. I don't need you to tell me what I done. I do this every day. I've been doing it 5 years. You want to come in here and try to tell me? I know. See, every time you get a FEMA load, you need to have 7 days. Isn't it present? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why we talking about it. But here, I just want to let y'all hear what Baloney Back had to say real quick. Let me go ahead and pull up Baloney Back. I didn't ask him, like I said, I didn't ask him to come in my truck smelling like motherfucking bologna, man. I mean, I'm just asking, give me my tickets and whatever you got to do, Pep, and get on up out of young, but they come in my truck smelling like bologna is a little bit offensive, but I mean, whatever. Let's throw Baloney Back on, please.
No, you still have to provide the paperwork. In the state of Iowa, so.
I didn't see no construction homes. Nothing.
It's not tagged a construction zone, because if it was,
That's no.
I
It's
would've-
what you. Okay, well, there's like cars moving in, and then there's aero boards running, and yeah, you if you came across Interstate 80, you saw aero boards reducing traffic down from 3 lanes down to 2 lanes. You had
Yeah. We did
that's-
understand, but I didn't see a speed drop with the reduction.
Yeah, you got
It
it.
was 60.
There's
I didn't see it.
4 different signs.
My old lady grandmother just died. I was caught up. I didn't see him. I just came in. I seen 75, and then I seen the speed limit go to 70. I haven't had a ticket. I want one speeding ticket in 5 years, so I don't just blatantly
Well,
disregard
here's the
it.
problem, though. The national average for fatal motor vehicle accidents involving commercial motor vehicles in the state of Iowa, so accidents that people die that involve a semi, the national average is 8%. So 8 out of 100 accidents involve a semi. That's in the United States. In the state of Iowa, it's 20 to 25%. So 1 out of every 4 is involving a semi. Can you guess what the number 1 reason is?
Wow. Speed?
Can you guess where I am working today?
Speeders? Yeah, I just missed the sign. I'm not trying to blatantly disregard.
I get it. But, I'm trying to tell you, like last week, one of the days I worked, before I came out, we had 2 semis hit each other. They both caught on fire, shut the interstate down for 4 hours. And then meanwhile, another semi hits a DOT truck that's, on the side of the road. And I'm not saying it's all, and here's this, out of all these accidents, it's 50-50 car and semi responsibility. So it's equal, but the problem is everybody's got to be out here paying attention.
My signs must have popped because I just crossed the border. That will be 10 miles in to Iowa?
9.
9 miles in.
Yep, you would have seen a sign about 3/4 of a mile into the state of Iowa. And then you would have seen, after the junction, when you came across the Missouri River, the Interstate 29 and Interstate 80 joined together. As soon as those two joined together, you would have seen a sign. You would have seen a sign inside, outside.
I think I'm gonna turn around and go back. I don't know how I missed 4 signs that said 55. Well, grandma just died.
You passed one. You passed one. There was one on the right shoulder, literally a 1/4 mile before me.
Let's see. I see.
Here's a good thing, though. As I was there this morning, I was checking speed. You're the fastest vehicle to come through there this morning. When you're passing or going faster than everybody else, that's what I usually try and tell people. Is like, so somewhere in there, there's other cars, and if you're not staying with them, man, you're shooting past them. That's probably a good sign that you need to pay attention.
I didn't really pass nobody.
Yeah, you were sort of by yourself.
Yeah, everybody was
But
flowing.
the problem is like I said,
I would have noticed about, that way you get the quick sign, whoa, the speed must have dropped, and it start blowing by.
Once again, it's everything around you. It's front of you, behind you. If you don't see cars are catching you, well, then maybe you're doing something a little bit different. Or if you're pulling away from cars, it's just not. You got to pay attention to everything going around you, just not in front of you.
Oh, I know. I watch.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for 5 years. I got no accidents. I didn't hit nothing, ain't tear up nothing, none of that. So I pay attention. I does this. This is how I feed my kids. So this is my job. Like, I got this job. I take highly in what I do. No failed inspections. I don't do none of that. I try to do my job the best I can. Anybody, if we out here and we got death in the family, we might throw us off just an equilibrium off just a little bit. We are, we human. I made a mistake.
All right. Yep. Nope. I'm not blaming you. That's good.
It's good. Yep.
Yep,
FEMA
so,
load. It's good. I don't do none of that either.
Nice job making notes in there on
Always.
timers. Now here's the deal. If it's in the last 8 days, you need to keep that paperwork with you.
I got it.
Yep. Nope. Some guys will send that off, and then so they'll send it off, and then they'll say, "Oh, nope, I'm COVID exempt."
No,
well, you still have to provide the paperwork that shows for 7 days that
That's
shows
why I
you're
kept
COVID
it.
exempt.
That's where I kept.
So keep that in mind. You're doing a good job there. Here's that bag.
Block. Whoever Nick Main is, block this thing out of here immediately. Get him out of here. I ain't gonna go into the rest of the stuff you say, but before I say anything, block Nick, whoever he is. That cop was cool. This cop telling me a bunch of irrelevant shit. Shit that has nothing to do with me. You tell me about the cop cool. Block this nigga out of here. Block him out of here. Now. Block him out of here. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here. This man telling me stuff that has irrelevant to the situation. There is no reason to tell me about the state of Iowa and all this other stuff. Well, when you're passing cars, I wasn't passing nobody. Oh, well, you was kind of by yourself. He's telling me a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with the situation. All that extra talking, bro, block him up. I don't even want to see his face. I don't want to hear it. Block his ass up out of here, please. Don't want to ever see him again. Block his ass up out of here immediately, bro. I can't even think until you get him gone. Get him gone, bro. Get him gone. Stupid ass. I was coming into Iowa from Nebraska. Nebraska 75 coming in from Nebraska. I did not see. He trying to tell me there was 4 signs in the span of 9 miles. That's bullshit. And the first sign I seen said 70. Like, I'm confused. I didn't see no signs. There was arrows breaking it down, but I didn't see no signs said 55. That's BS. That's what's going to turn the truck around and go back because he not telling the truth. He lying. He's not telling the truth. He lying. And then he said most guys send the FEMA load in, but I got the FEMA load. I kept it for the required days. So why are you telling me what most guys do when I have all my required paperwork? And when you pull my e-logs, all proper documentation of my FEMA load, my BOL numbers, what I'm hauling, everything is in there. All that's perfect. So why are you telling me what most guys do? I don't want to hear it. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm not most guys because my FEMA load is here and all my documentation is there of the FEMA load. Everything is there. So why are you telling me what other people do? I don't care. It's irrelevant to this. So the accidents in Iowa, once again, you're telling me something that is totally irrelevant to the national average is 8%. I don't care, bruh. I got 0 accidents. So why are you breaking down to me how many accidents happened in Iowa? I don't give a shit. I don't have any accidents. If I had a bunch of scars on my record with accidents, you want to run that down to me. You run it down to every driver. You want to run down to me the accidents, and I don't give a shit about Iowa, redneck motherfucking baloney back smelling motherfuckers. I don't care about Iowa. That shit could drop off the map. Just like Biden said Haiti could drop, that shit could drop. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't lose a minute of sleep if that whole state blew the fuck up. I wouldn't sleep. No, it wouldn't cut up my sleep at all. That whole state could get up out of here. Redneck, baloney back smelling motherfuckers. That whole state could just push up out of here. I don't care nothing about Iowa or nobody in it. You feel me? Get that. So all this stuff he telling me about is irrelevant to my situation. There was not 4 signs in a span of 9 miles. Nowhere in America are you going to get 4 speed limit signs in a span of 9 miles. I don't know who you're talking to, but that's a lie. That's the first lie you told. Then you're telling me about all this other irrelevant stuff that has nothing to do. I said the same thing, and he switched lanes to let me over and shot past me. Exactly, bro. Yeah, you came in the same way, bro. They got you right there, too. Like, bro, you already know I ain't seen no 4 signs in the span of 9 miles, bro. There was signs moving arrows over for lanes, but it wasn't no speed drop sign. It wasn't there. You're lying, bro. You're lying. Then you followed me for like 2 miles. So when was this happening? And the sign I seen said 70. I'm confused. David, they got you right there too? Because, like, bro, it don't make no sense right there, bro. You're not going to, and nowhere in America are you going to get 5 speed limit signs in the span of 9 miles, pimp. That's just not going to happen, bro. They're not going to give you 4, he said 4 speed limit signs in the span of 9 miles. That's just not going to happen, man. He's lying. He's lying. We got to get the lawyer in there. Bro, but he bold-faced lying, bro. Like, y'all truck drivers, they're not giving us 4, he said it was 4 speed limit signs in the span of 9 miles. That's not true. And I said, I said it wasn't no construction zone. Oh, yeah, it wasn't construction zone. So what are you talking about? It was only arrows saying that this lane was closed and it was going from 3 lanes to 2 lanes and we needed to move over. That's all it was saying. It didn't say no drop in speed. So I'm confused. I was running like 68. I thought the speed limit was 75. I was running like 68. So I'm confused. I'm confused. There are moments where you don't even know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying he could have caught me. Maybe they had one random sign pop up right there. And bro, the whole way through Iowa, they had trucks pulled over, nothing but trucks. They happened to wait for the cars that was passing me to clear before he could even get back to the road. That's what I'm saying, bro. David, they had me pulled over in a crazy spot too. That they were only pulling over truck drivers. Bruh, block him too, please. Please, just whenever they allow you to block, just get him out of here. Hey, appreciate that, Jamie. That's what it's for, man, to give people information and try to help them out. But block the fool. Block him, please, man. Damn, that's why I try to go to have it where I don't have it where only moderators and members can talk, but the foolishness keeps coming. I'm sure you're confused. Bro, shut the... On to the next. Bro, appreciate it, bro. Keep grinding. Any question you need, holler at me. Crazy things. Cars was passing. Bruh. Bro, that's what David, okay, David. That's what I'm just saying. Cars just blowing by me. I'm confused, pimp. I'm confused, bro. I'm confused of where. So okay, so see, at least somebody was over in the area, so they see what time it was. So somebody else was over there and they popped them. They just was it was their day to bust truck drivers up because there was truck drivers pulled the whole way through the state. I should have went members mode. I already know. But I try to do it for other people who not a member and all that. Nah, I ain't a team driver. I'm solo. I don't do no team. He couldn't even take. That's what I'm saying. He lying, bro. What's up, Bounty? He lying, bro. You ain't got no 4 speed limit signs in that short period of time. Going to see what cop it was with me. Now, they got me in Council Bluffs, Iowa. You know, they just have their way when they start cutting up on us. Cause like, bro, it was like, the signs he's saying, bro, it wasn't there. You don't get no 4 speed limit signs in the span of 9 miles, bro. That's unheard of. That's unheard of, bro. So, like, he lying right there. That's just baloney. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's just baloney. Like, bro, come on. We go get a lawyer, though. We not going to pay no ticket. We go get a lawyer. That's the thing about that. You go ahead and write up your ticket and go ahead and take your time, write that up. I'm just going to get a lawyer in Council Bluffs. Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not taking no ticket on my CDL. I'm getting a lawyer for everything. I already know how y'all try to bag me. You want to do an inspection, he read all my logs, sat back there, get 30, 45 minutes. He was looking for anything he could in my logs. Like, I got to get this nigga. He in my truck, looking all around my truck. Well, I'm like, damn, go ahead, do your thing, pimp. Do your thing. Have a good time, pimp. Go ahead, do your thing. Well, I ain't got nothing up in here with my dick on the table, pussy. Yeah, right and exact up in here, boy. Right and exact. You got me on the speed, but you got nothing else, boy. Now push on up out of here. And go ahead and get the lawyer, come up in there, your boy, and go ahead and bust your top. Thank you. Stupid. Yeah, he up in here sniffing around. Bro, everything good up in here. It smell good, don't it? Smell better than the crib you got with your little ugly broad, huh? I already know, nigga. I already know. Come on, smell, sniff around, do whatever you want to. Ain't nothing up in here. Everything official. Go ahead and take the logbook. You want to take the logbooks? Email me the logs. Go ahead and get my logs. Go ahead and get the logs. Look at the logs. Yeah, go ahead and get the FEMA load out the truck. Bring me the FEMA load. What, is this the load you're on now? Yeah, this the load I'm on now. Let me get that. Okay, go ahead and get that, pimp. All proper documentation in the e-logs. You couldn't get shit. I love it, though. Like, when my nuts just sit right. You got me on the ticket, pussy. But, boy, everything else you tried to bag on, all the paperwork on the truck, everything right and exact. You had to get your little chump ass on up out of here. And what he was hoping, He hoped that I sent the FEMA load out. Yeah, get the FEMA load. Because I delivered that Saturday. So he hoped that I didn't follow proper procedure. But, boy, you got a nigga who love procedure. I know it because y'all think I don't. Oh, he got dreads. He's stupid. I know the procedures, pimp. Got to keep the FEMA load for 7 days. Stupid. I already know that. So it's already in here. So as soon as you ask me for the proper paperwork, my documentation, here it is right here, boy. In your face. What's happening? What's next? I'm just saying, what's next? What we doing next? You want a level inspection? Which level you want? 1, 2, or 3? What you want? We ready. Let's go. Which one you want? I want to do a 3. There you go. You found anything? Nope, you passed. I know, I do it all the time. You not the first baloney back smelling motherfucker that done came up here and tried the God. So, I mean, I'm ready for you, boy. Come on up in here, because you my boy. Come on up in here. And I'm going to go ahead and get a boy that look just like you and get him to beat that ticket. Pussy. Pussy. I'm going to get one boy that look just like you. Come up in there and beat that ticket. Pussy. Thank you. And he got his shit off today, but I'm going to get mine off when my lawyer run up in there and bust his head. We'll see you later. We're not going to, 13 miles over. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. It was a good try, though. It was a nice try. Baloney back bastard. But, I mean, it's cool, though. I mean, go ahead and get that lawyer slide up in there. That's how y'all doing it in Iowa. Council Bluffs. Go ahead and look him up. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm not fit to play with you, pimp. You got me on that one. Go ahead and get the lawyer and bust you up. That's it, and get on up out of there. We'll talk to you another day, though. That was a good try, though. That was a good try. Go ahead and get your boy. I'm going to go ahead and get me up. Because when it's lawyer time, I'm going to tell you how I do. I don't mess with nobody else but the Jews. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm dead ass. When I was selling dope, I'll go straight to the Jewish lawyers. I don't get nobody else. Where the Jews at? Because, boy, your bread right, everything happening with them. They don't care nothing about none of that. Your bread right? Get your Jewish lawyer. They always told me that I was selling dope, and I ain't going to change it up. I'm going to give me a Jewish lawyer. When I caught it, my first case I caught, the first ticket I caught in my CDL, went and got me a Jewish lawyer, smacked their ass up. Now the same thing, something happened again, Jewish lawyer, smacked their ass up again. I'm not tripping on you. I'm not tripping on you, pimp. Go ahead and get Tito in there. He go ahead and take care of you. Yeah, let me get Tito in there. He go take care of you. I ain't tripping on you. And then we go write it off. I'm going to write it off on my taxes, lawyer fees. Yeah. See how beautiful it is. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Hold on. Back in the day when you used to, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Back in the day when you used to slam me on the ground, now it's time to win on your ass. Yeah. Oh, that hurts you, don't it? Yeah, just not going to take them 13 points over. Not going to take them 13 miles over the speed limit. We going to take care of you. I got something for you, boy. Because you're my son. So I want to take care of my son. He wanted to give me a ticket today. Wait, let me check into a God shack. Yeah, bro. Gave me a level 1. Woo! Oh, wow. Bro, don't you hate that, bro? When they just look, they like, you know what? I can't get your black ass on a failed inspection, so let me just come up with anything. We gonna have to get something up out of here. But they want to try and cook us because we got you on the ticket. What else can we get on this nigga? I got to get something else because I want to try and cook a CDL. Yeah. I already know how y'all get down. That's why I always have my stuff together. I know y'all don't want me driving trying to take care of my kids because something wrong with that. Something wrong when I don't take care of my kids. When I get out here and try and take care of them, y'all don't like that either. It's crazy, though. If I don't take care of my kids, y'all talking trash. When I try to take care of my kids, y'all want to try and stop me from taking care of my kids. Boy, y'all are hell, boy. Y'all are hell. That's why we got to 2 times make sure we writing exact. Because we already know y'all going to press the line on us. So we got to double make sure. That's why I held our load. I already know if I was somebody else, you wouldn't have been asking me for that. I already know why you asked me for that FEMA load, because you was trying anything you could to get me. I feel you. I mean, I can't do nothing about how, you know, like I said, this is a monopoly board that I was born onto. I can't do nothing but navigate my way through it. So when I sat my nuts on your shoulder when I had that FEMA load, that felt so good. I caught the ticket, but to sit my nuts on your shoulder when you thought I didn't have that FEMA load, I dropped off Saturday. And what day is it? It was Wednesday at the time. You just knew you had one. Oh, he say I got this nigga with the dreads. I know he don't got that FEMA load paperwork. I know he's trying to run some extra shit. Pow! Like I said, when y'all slammed me on the ground, it felt good, but boy, don't nothing feel better than this right here. When I can throw my nuts right on your chest. Pow! Everything there, dog. Yeah, that's what you need, pimp. I got that in the truck. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, you thought it was gone, didn't you? You thought I wasn't on my shit. Yeah, I'm on it. I stay on it. For you and these sucker-ass truck drivers, I stay on my shit. It's just the dreads a throw off for y'all stupid ass. But when it comes to this here, like I said, I'm on point. So you get nothing, pussy. That's all I'm saying. BBT, what's happening out there, girl? I'm going to get a lawyer real quick. Lawyer up on the stupid ass. Now, the FEMA load is like I had a load of hand sanitizer, right? And it's a FEMA load, which means I don't have to obey the e-logs. So I could run it however I wanted to. So after you run a FEMA load, you have to take a mandatory 10-hour break. So, you know, some people might try and cheat and run the FEMA load, not take the 10-hour break and keep on going. But after my FEMA load, I took my mandatory break before I started running. And he was hoping to catch me, one, without my FEMA load, because you have to have your loads for 7 days. You have to have that. So you just keep it for 8 days to make sure, in case anybody came on the 7th day and you don't have it. So just 8 days to make sure when you got a load like that. You keep it for 8 days to make sure before you send the bills in, because everybody, you know, you got to send your bills in to your office or whatever. So you just keep the bills for 8 days to make sure if any situation like the one I had today arise, so you won't have that problem. Because if you catch you and you deliver, like I delivered Saturday, when he pulled me, it was Wednesday. If you send the bill in, like you send the bills in Monday, you scant. That's going to be an infraction because you got to have that for 7 days. So if you get pulled in, they can see that and see the documentation of what it was and see that what you're saying and what you're recording on these logs is right and exact with your paperwork. So your FEMA load paperwork has to state that it's the FEMA load that you exempt from the e-logs. And your e-log also, in my e-log, I had to document every day that I ran the FEMA load. So I had to document I was carrying hand sanitizer. So I had to document hand sanitizer, FEMA load every day. All my proper documentation on my e-logs. My proper 10-hour break and everything was done to the T. I know all the rules of this shit because you expect me not to know them. I've been wanting to do this since I was about 5 years old. I know nothing else. So I'm not going to never let nobody take it from me. I'm going to rock your shit to sleep every time because you think I don't know. But I was reading this manual before I was old enough to get the CDL. That's what you don't know. So when you come with that shit, I know the rules. I know the rules of this shit. I laugh and joke and, you know, that's just me. But when it comes to this shit, yeah, I does this. I take the safety and security of the job and everything I do. I take this shit, what I do, I take pride in anything I do. So delivering a load successfully from point A to B without my truck or my trailer or me hurting anybody or me crashing my load, that's my first ability. That's what is my responsibility, and that's what I do every day to a T. And I take pride in that shit. So I'm not going to let nobody come around and try and knock me off my square because I take pride in what I do, what I get up and do every day. No matter how you feel about it, I don't care how nobody feel about it. This is the only job I ever wanted to have, so I love this shit. So when it comes to the rules and regulations, all that shit, the good, the bad, the ugly, I love all of that. Love-hate relationship, but I am here. So I'm not going to never let you knock me off my square. When it comes to that right there, that's one thing you can't say that I don't do. You can't say he don't do that. You can say a lot of other shit, but that right there is not what you go say. That's all I'm saying. It's not a job to you. Something you love. Yeah, exactly. I enjoy this shit. It's the only thing I want to do. Mandatory 10 was, what'd you say, Grandma Jay? What's that in young? What can you run if I, so, yeah, you know, with those loads, you could, like, you don't have to run with the clock. You can do whatever you want, but after you complete, after you deliver the load, you have to take a mandatory 10-hour break, no matter what the hours are on your clock. After you deliver the FEMA load, you have to take a 10-hour break, and you have to keep the loads. Like I said, for 8 days, I would keep them for 8 days, just to be safe in case you had a situation like mine. Like I said, I delivered the FEMA load on Saturday. I got pulled on Wednesday. You have to have those bills for 7 days when you have a load like that, so they can see the documentation of it, because they want to make sure you're not cheating and all that. And especially if it's us. I'm just telling y'all, because if it's us, they go always want to make sure. So we always have to be on point with our shit. So when you have a FEMA load and you can run without the logs, you have to, I would just say 8 days to be sure. Don't, nothing else, man. You see other people do that, but just saying is if you like me, just keep your shit. So when they come up in there, you can throw your nuts right on their chest. So just that's just to let you know, so you know if you ever have a FEMA load, just hold it for 8 days before you send the bills into your company. So if you ever get pulled and they want to try and run everything on you and they pull your logs in, they can have all that, and make sure you document when you have a FEMA load in your notations on your logs. Make sure you document FEMA load, because every day when I pulled a FEMA load, I documented it was a FEMA load. And I was running hand sanitizer. I documented that it was FEMA, and I documented what it was every day that I had to load. And the BOL number, I also recorded that right beside it. So when he went to look and see all that stuff has to be documented properly. So, I mean, I run Keep Trucking. A lot of people be slacking on the Keep Trucking, but all my stuff was right and exact. So we got no points for that. So the inspection, of course, I passed. I passed those. That's all 87 quarts. What's happening, Pippin? If you run nothing but accept loads like I did for months this year. You just also have no 70-hour rule. Yeah, just a 10 between loads. That's all, just a 10 between loads. That's all you have, because that's all the mandatory breaks you got to have is after you run the FEMA. The FEMA load I had was 1,300 miles, and just after I ran the 1,300 miles, I could run it however I wanted to run the 1,300 miles. If I wanted to run 1,300 miles straight, I could have ran it. However I wanted to run it, if I wanted to run it, however I wanted to do it, I could do it. But after that, you have to take a mandatory 10-hour break, and you have to keep the bills 7 days. I would say 8 days just to be safe. I would just say 8 days to be safe. Wait 8 days before you send the bills in. Just pay attention to all that, because when you get, a situation, we none don't want to get stopped. But if you get stopped, they expect you to not have your proper stuff together. I'm just saying, just have it together. Something, if you didn't know that, that's something you should have already known about the FEMA load and all that. But if you didn't, if you never ran one and you never came across that situation, I'm just telling you, so if you come across it, you're in a situation like that, you got a FEMA load. Oh, man, I remember when PH told me, let me hold my paperwork for 8 days to make sure you're straight with that. Make sure you document in your notations and your logs, this is a FEMA load and what you're pulling. Make sure that's all documented in case anything happens. If you got toilet paper or whatever the FEMA load is, make sure you document in your logs so when if it happens, God forbid it don't happen to y'all, I'm just telling you in case it does, that you know how to properly document that stuff and you have it all documented so when they go look at your logs and all that, if you don't have that together, you will be penalized, in case you don't know. In case you don't cash, it's a year in a... Exactly. That's just a precaution. I mean, that's the rules. That's the rules you're supposed to have for 7 days. In case you don't know. Like I said, you should. That's something you should already know. It should tell you when you get the load, but in case you don't, I told you so. If that situation ever arises, you'll know how to deal with it. But at the end of the day, whenever you get any ticket or any infraction, per se with the police, and you have a commercial driver's license, you need to get a lawyer immediately. You don't never pay the ticket. You always get a lawyer. You always fight the ticket. You don't sign on and take a ticket. You don't when you have a CDL, you don't take no tickets. Even if you're in your personal vehicle, you fight all tickets. You don't lay down and take none. Always remember that. Don't take no tickets on infractions across your license. If you do, you will be sorry. 670 credit score right now. Oh, boy, you popping in the hood. Now, hold on. Let me give you a hand. You popping in the hood. 670 on the Sean BPT in that bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Get the credit. That's what I'm talking about. The first thing. Now, if you're a truck driver and you just started truck driving, you've been driving truck for maybe a year, you haven't even been driving a year yet, and you're thinking about, you haven't even been driving truck a year, and you're thinking about, and you know what, man, I want to buy a truck. It's not the right answer. Not right now. First of all, you need to ask yourself a few questions before you say, do I buy a truck? Do you understand what you're doing? The truck you're in, do you even understand the components of what you're in and what you're doing? What motor's in the truck you drive? What's your credit score? If you don't have the answers to these questions, might need to reconsider that one. You need to keep driving. Keep your nose down. The problem and the misconception when people see, and I post money now to show y'all, is people, I didn't start out cutting $4,000-$5,000 checks when I started driving truck. A lot of you younger cats think that you can jump in and you go get right here. I've been driving truck for 5 years. Let's not forget that. Coast to coast, West Coast, through the mountains, East Coast, Northeast, delivered in New York, 5 boroughs, Brooklyn, Manhattan. Like, if a lot of y'all, you ain't even ran nowhere, and you talking about doing this and doing that, and you want this and that. You don't even understand the dynamic of the job you're doing, and you want all this money. Instant gratification. You just want to come in and, hey, PH, I started driving truck yesterday, man, and I even know you've been driving 5 years. Could you tell me how to make much money as you're making, it's... First of all, doing what I'm doing for the insurance, you need 2 years. And that's 2 years without bashing shit up. Let's go ahead and get that one out there. You need 2 years of experience without tearing stuff up. Could we get that out there? Because, I mean, and I'm just talking about for what I'm doing. I can't speak on what nobody else. People are like, yeah, man, you don't need all that time. That's your business. I've said this since I started driving 5 years ago. You need 2 years of experience. When I came in, you need 2 years. What I wanted to do, I knew I needed 2 years experience. I needed to just sit down and just drive the truck and get 2 years experience. But in those 2 years, I drove the company truck like it was mine. And I learned about the truck and I learned about the business. And I asked when the truck got broke down. And I did all that so I can move on. Now, if you know a way to do it quicker than 2 years, that's your business. I don't know. But to me, the exception is for the insurance, to do the certain things that I wanted to do, I needed 2 years experience. So the insurance will not carry me. And I don't, everybody say, oh, well, you don't need to do that. Well, what I wanted to do, I needed 2 years experience. So I don't know about shit else. So, you come in here with 1,000 different stories of how you did it in 1 year or 5 months. I don't give a shit. What I wanted to do and to make the money I wanted to make, I needed 2 years experience. And there was just no shortcut or easy way to get there. The only way I could get there was getting 2 years experience. So until I had 2 years experience, I just sat down and drove the truck. I didn't think about nothing else. But I made sure enough to 7. It got a warning. It wasn't my fault. Yeah, the warnings are bad because you can't fight them. Yeah, it's bad. The warnings are horrible because you can't fight them. Since 2015, highway runner, what's happening, Pimpin'? Abilene hammering down. They running, boy. They running at 72. Them boys riding. Like, I just, me, myself, personally, I just know for the things I wanted to do, the insurance and trucking, I needed 2 years experience. So I just can't speak on nothing else. If you know something else, like I said, that's your business. But I know what I wanted to do, that was the raw rule, and it still is now. The insurance, 2 years. I mean, I got my own truck and trailer. Yeah, and like I said, people may have done it, and then you may have got in the truck. But see, here's the thing, right? And this is what a lot of people will tell you. When they got to tell you this part of the story too. Now, people tell you, like, I didn't wait 2 years. They tell you I got my own authority, and I got on my own truck and trailer. And the part that they left out that they didn't tell you is they had about $30,000 or $40,000. Do you have that? Because if you don't, it's pointless to talk about that. But the people who did that, they had that type of money at their disposal, so they was able to cop up all that. Now, if you got that, handle your business. Well, I just know for the insurance, the cheaper route, I needed 2 years experience. Like I said, there may be other ways. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know. I know for what I needed to do, I needed 2 years experience. And I didn't have the money to buy a truck and trailer and all that. I made $80K driving ready-mix truck in Illinois. Damn. I got my own truck and trailer. Would you still recommend Abilene to anybody fresh in the... I don't know what Abilene doing now, so I wouldn't, co-sign that. They got bought out by Knight, so the way business was done when I was over there, it's not like that. They owned by Knight. I don't know per se if they I don't know if it's a good fit now, so I wouldn't tell nobody to run over there because I don't know what's happening. I don't know nobody over there. Like, everybody I knew who was over there gone. So I wouldn't recommend that. No. I would say that would be a strong no. And I'm not even recommending no companies. I'm not doing that. Let me tell you a couple things, right? First of all, let me just tell you, because I already told y'all last week. First of all, people, let me tell you, the person who came in here with the comment telling me about what I should never say. First of all, I don't know who y'all think I am, but ain't shit changed. I can say what I want. And if I got a problem with a nigga being ungrateful, I'm going to say it. And only an ungrateful nigga would comment about it. So that's to you. You make the long comment about, or you shouldn't say something what you did for somebody. If they an ungrateful ass nigga, I should say something about it because niggas should be grateful. Yeah, so I should say something. I should say something to your ass too. You get it? Make sure we understand. So when you write the long ass paragraph, I want to make sure you got a reason to write it. So if somebody's ungrateful, they ass is ungrateful and should say something about them and your ass too. You feel me? I want to make sure we get an understanding here. Make sure you get a clarification So when you make your long paragraph, I'm going to give you something to respond to. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I ain't got time for that bullshit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Got regular. Hey, be safe, Cash. D. Reed, I got your 6 pimp. Family minutes and never truck and let alone how long a person could legally drive in a day. Yeah, it'd be like that. This brother talked to me today. He said, yesterday he called me and said, he said, man, I'm asking you a question because he said, my father, you know, he been a company driver for so long. So he can't answer the questions you can. And I said, so I was trying to help him out. Exactly. Highway run, they act like, we've been driving truck, them boy been driving truck yesterday. And them boy, I've been driving truck for 5 years, man, so I didn't just start driving yesterday. I've been driving 5 years. It's 5 years OTR, coast-to-coast type action. I think I was regional for maybe 6 months out of the 5 years. Yeah, so that's some work you can see. Like, that ain't no joke. And you see, like, a lot of people, it takes time, man. Anything, like, even in the street, when you're selling dope, you don't come on, and the people on instant gratification, when you go on the block and you're just a little young cat, you're a young jit on the block, you don't turn the kingpin overnight. It just don't happen like that, pimp. You may not even get there. Some people will never get there ever. Never even make no real money selling dope. Some people just will play around, and some people never do nothing. It's the same way with trucking, baby boy. Ain't nothing changed. It's just your hustle applied in a different area. That's it. Not everybody gonna reach the same levels. I didn't make it like that. It is what it is. And it was what it was. That's simple as that. Ain't nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I like it. Listen, bro, here's my thing, y'all. I want to tell y'all something. The lives where I don't let people in, that's because the trolling has got so disgusting. It's really aggravating, bro. And like, I'm working on it, not killing my vibe. Sometimes I be like, bro, just like grown men got nothing better to do. Like, it's weird. So I just go like, let's go private mode. But sometimes I like for everybody not a member or a moderator, and it's new people. So I always try to once a week still open that up, even though it's aggy. I still do it. So I open it up so everybody can talk. So I just deal with a little bit of trolling once a week. It's for y'all. That's just love. That's just me trying to look out for y'all. You know what I mean? Just trying to look out for y'all. And you're doing what I always do, just try to tell you something to help you out. Never nothing to hurt you, just something to help you out. You don't gotta like me, but it's just the information that'll help you. You can take it or leave it. I really don't give a shit. I'm going to do what I do. I'm just trying to give you something to help you. You can either put it under your hat and use it for later on or file it away if it help you, or you can just like blow it off. That's you. It's just, I'm just doing what the Almighty want me to do. He laid on my heart to do it, so I do it. And when he tell me to stop doing it, then I'm going to stop. But that's what he deemed for me to do, so I'm going to continue to do it. So as I go through with what I go through, I'm just pass it on to you, so it might help somebody out. Somebody else may situation where somebody else may be getting ready to come through Iowa right now. They be like, like PH just got caught coming in Iowa. Let me remember that. That may help somebody out. May save somebody else some dollars and some time. That's all it's about for me, pimp. Real rap, like everything else, like it's just like it has nothing to do with you. I came home in 2011. When Back on the Violation came out like 2012. And the Most High told me to document my whole trucking journey from the beginning. So that's what I did. So it's helped a lot of people along the way. So that's what I continue to do. Now, when he feels or he tells me that this is over for me, then that will be. But until then, it's just, I don't care how you feel about it, anybody per se. It's the ones that it help. And they may never say nothing to me, but somebody it helped along the way, and that's what it's about. So the 10, 20 of you who don't like it, for the one person that helped, it was worth it. So it is what it is. Exactly. Exactly. Bogey season. I'm chilling tonight. I'm about to be in PA. This load here pays $6,400, but I don't want to go across. But if I come back across the top, I'll know they watch myself when I'm coming into Iowa. I know they playing games trying to bag the truck driver, so I know to pay attention coming through Iowa. But I don't think I'll be back this way for a minute. I'm gonna stay east side, east of I-35. You know how that be. I don't want to come back over here. They done left a sour taste in my mouth with that, the ticket in Iowa, so I don't want to run across the 80. And I don't really got to come out here to get money. I can stay east, like with the Northeast and running back to Chicago and the Midwest and Michigan and Ohio and all that. I don't really got to come over here. I just came over here because they had a ticket on the West, so I just wanted like a big bag quick. But that big bag be Aggie. It be Aggie sometime. Like I still got to drop down in the PA tomorrow. Julius, I was about to come out there because they was paying like $8,500 out of Cali. I wanted a taste of that, like, bro. But it dropped. Like my man said, he just was looking. It's no $8,000 load. So I was like, I ain't going over there. Because I can stay right over here. I ain't got to do it like that. I can run up to the Northeast and play in the Northeast. But it loads like Northeast, I get some shit like boom, I got my load Friday. I dropped this on Friday, this $6,400. Now the weekend Tuesday. So Friday I drop off. Then I pick up 1 o'clock Friday. Take it 365 miles for $1,100. So I got the $6,400 plus the $1,100. But the $1,100, what it's going to do is clear my fuel. Because I spent, coming over here so far, I spent $600 on fuel. So tomorrow I'm probably going to drop another $200. $200-$300 to make it all the way where I need to make it. $200-$300, $350, something like that. So we had 6, 7, 8, maybe 9. So the $1,100 load for the 350 miles, that's gonna pay the fuel for the $6,400 load. So that's all the PC on the $6,400. The $1,100 is really just the fuel. I drop that off Saturday morning and chill. And go play with my son and ride my four-wheeler and take off Monday morning. Boy, I'm Hold on. Bro, just to clear 7,400 and still go hang out with my son Saturday and ride my four-wheeler. Bro, are you kidding me? And I'm talking about, now hold on now. That's 7,400 from Monday to the last drop off, 8 o'clock a.m. Saturday morning. That's 7,400. Talk to me now. Let's see, we had $600 in fuel. I say maybe, really, I'm trying to, I got to have a tizzy right now. I got to have a tizzy. I got 600 miles left plus the 300. So I got 950 miles left to complete everything. I got a half a tank. So I'll drop another $300. So I spent like I said, $900 on fuel. So that $1,100 on the back, I still made $200 on that. 64, 65, 66, bro. Like, it's a numbers game. Oh, this Buggy, my man Buggy. Yeah, that's good money, ain't it, Buggy? Yeah, Buggy, it's good money right there. That's good money, ain't it, Bug? Yeah, fam. I caught him in, I was right outside of St. Louis. I caught him in St. Charles, Missouri. That was the FEMA load. It was hand sanitizer in St. Charles, Missouri for $3,100 going to Salt Lake City. Well, my man got that for me because my hours was messed up. and I would have had to reset in the middle of the week. I had like 15 hours, so he caught me the FEMA load for the 1,300 miles for the 3,100. Then I sat in Salt Lake City for the Saturday. He was like, yo, we got 5,000 going to Augusta, Georgia. He was like, man, let's try to get something else. So I sat the Saturday. He was like, listen, yo, they paying for palletized potatoes out of Idaho. And he was like, you can deadhead. It's like 100 and it was like 100 and it was like 200 miles to deadhead. I was like 200 miles, right under 200 miles. So I sat all day Saturday for the 10 hours. So I got up Sunday and ran the 200 miles. So Monday morning I was ready to get loaded. So I got loaded Monday morning and took off. So for Monday morning I took off with the $6,400 load out of Idaho. And it's gonna drop off Friday morning. I got 598 miles left. It's gonna drop off Friday morning, like 8 a.m. and then I'll pick up at 1 o'clock Friday, and I'll run that down to Georgia, go play with my son and ride my 4-wheeler, and close the week out. 7,400. I said 7,400. It's just like the dope game. That's what I'm saying. It's just like the dope game. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, because I've been messing with it a minute. What loans, Kevin? No, I don't need a loan, bro. I ain't applying for no loans. No, we not finna get caught up. I ain't applying for no government loan. They locking colored folk up now. If loans is good, the colored folks start getting them, next thing they going to jail. I can't go. Now, I can't go back to jail, pimp. Now, I don't need no loans. I'm good. Now, I don't need no loans. Now, I can't do that. Nah. My man said, the highway runners, I haven't run I-20, I-10 the whole winter. Nah, highway runner, I'm going to come up top because I got to get that bag. I'm going to get a little taste of the snow. I'm going to get a little taste because I got to get that bag. I'm going to touch that Northeast because that Northeast got the bag up in that joint. So you know I still got to get that Northeast money. I still got to do the PA, the upstate New York, the Massachusetts. I need all that. Let me get up into Michigan. Michigan be paying heavy too. Let me get all that. You know, that's where I stay. I play the Northeast. It's a bag. I go to the Northeast, give me a bag, then I shoot back down south. So I play Northeast, and then I shoot out to maybe Chicago, Wisconsin, then boom, bust back to Chicago, Wisconsin, come back across to the Northeast, and Northeast get some trash back down south. For real. You know how it move around, so you just see what's popping next week. It snowed in Jersey. Jersey, I hate coming to Jersey. Jersey, one of the most hated states, I think, in the lower 48 as far as delivering. Jersey is the Jersey tricky. You get off the exit, man, you got to bust 3 or 4 more exits to try to figure that out to come back around. It's ridiculous. Jersey is one of the most confusing states in the lower 48. Local Northeast, all shuttles, night running. Grandma J, you live in the Northeast? Oh, Florida and Philly today. Oh, yeah. That snow coming to the Northeast. I want to ride my 4-wheeler. It was kind of warm. I was coming across Nebraska and, what was that day? Iowa. It was like 70 degrees. I'm right outside of Indianapolis now. Right on the, I done came through Indianapolis on the other side. I was going to go to sleep, but so I don't go to sleep in Indianapolis. I was up on the 80. I was going to go to JJ's, but I dropped down to the 70. I know why, because this is going to be rough going across 70 coming in PA. This is when the trip get rough. Now, I ride all the way across the map, but when it started riding in the PA, Jesus. Man, I still got ways to go because, like, I'm right outside of Indianapolis, so it's about 100 and something miles to Columbus. It's about another 100 and something miles and shit. I still got 400 miles of PA, a 3 and change, easy. 375, 385, easy. So I got a good work a day, but I'm getting up early in the morning because I like to get up. My thing, I like to get up right before the sun come up and get the rolling on it. What time? Matter of fact, what time? Boy, I'm about to take off. Oh, yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I'm gone. You know what? Hold on now. I just thought about a pimp. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we've been on, 59 minutes? We damn near the hour. That's all I want to come in, slide in for an hour. PA to stage track. Yeah, it is, but the money, hold on. But the money pays so good, that's why you got to get in there. You got to go, I got to go in there, 6,400 to PA or 5,000 down to Augusta, Georgia. Where we going? Augusta, Georgia, you go get some trash up out of there. At least I got 1,100 out of PA down to Virginia. No, pimp, I had to take the PA for the 6,400. That's why I didn't take the Augusta for the 5,000. You go have to pay attention. Y'all got to pay attention. I had the Salt Lake City with the 5,000 to Augusta, but Augusta, what I'm getting out of there, some Trizash. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all already know it. Y'all know what it is. I'm getting some trash out of there. That's why I couldn't take it. I took the 64. I took the 64 to PA, then caught the 1,100 down to VA. Then I catch the load out of VA on the Monday. Come on, y'all know what it is. I hate riding through it too, but I need that bag, son. I hate doing certain stuff too, but when they pay me, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that. And when it get tough, these tight months, I may need a co-driver. I'm going to need that. Yeah, right. Please. I can't do no co-driver. I can't. I do a co-driver. I can't have another set of nuts in my truck. It just ain't going to work, pimp. Nah. It ain't going to work. Co-driver, nah. It ain't going to work. Nah. Now, it sound good, the theory. Like, the money sound good, but I just can't. I can't do it. I'm just saying. Now, hold on now. I don't want nothing from you, but little teeny female drivers, if you're under 5'5", I don't want nothing from you. If you want to check it back, $1,500. But yeah, and you go have to hit the top bunk like a motherfucking seatbelt your silly ass in. Seatbelt you the fuck in on top. We're going to give you $1,500. It's going to be a short season, about 2 months, $1,500 a week, and you're going to get the hell up out of here. No, I'm just BSing. I don't want nobody in my truck. I'm just playing. I only had one co-driver in my truck, and the only way I'm not going to do a co-driver again. That's just not going to happen. I can't do another co-driver. So I'll get it by myself or we get it none at all. That's fair. I only had one co-driver, and if I ever had another co-driver, it wouldn't happen. I'm just saying, ain't no need to be playing. No co-drivers. I'm going to get it or the truck ain't going to roll. See how I'm stopped? And the truck just stopped, and it's just chilling. That's how it's going to be forever, pimp. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Let's go on to the next. That's all I'm saying. Eastside League. Oh, man, Eastside Nip. Damo, what's up, pimp? Yeah, they caught me slipping. I crossed over into the state. Iowa caught me slipping, man. I can't even say the Iowa call. I didn't see. He telling me in 9 miles it was 4 signs. I seen none of them, but yeah, who am I? I just do this every day for 5 years. I mean, I'm stupid. Hey, man, it was good to come in here and vibe with y'all. Kick it with y'all a minute, man. Put that little jewel up under your hat, man. Remember to tell a friend to come in here and hang out with your boy Party Hard. It's your boy Party Hard. Y'all be safe and stay sucker motherfucking free. We out.